I have to say this is one of my favorite clients. They're blue. They work in Dubai and in Europe. Basically, they sell a shower filter. I was commissioned as a brand consultant for them around, I don't know, it's been like 4 or 5 years now. They've been doing great in sales and suddenly everything stopped. So the guys came to me and said, like, what is going on? I did a full diagnostics of the brand, both from a consumer perspective, brand, and covering the retail. They sell in the malls in Dubai. They have their own booth and in leading pharmacy chains. What I've spotted right away is that this is a product, not a brand. So everything in on the pack, on the flyers, the way the salespeople were talking to the customers, it was all very technical and fact-based about, what the shower filter would do to your hair, what it would do to your skin, and they do deliver on that. Nobody was denying it, and customers were happy and they would coming back. But there was no expansion beyond that. The simple reason was we were not talking to the consumer. When we did the consumer work, it was more around we want that experience. Okay, we love the shower. We gave people showers to experiment and come back to focus groups and tell us how they felt. It was a refreshing experience. The way the shower got the water in very small penetrating cycles, made it feel like a spa experience. They felt like empowered to continue the day. Out of that, we came up with a brand letter and of course the positioning, and ended up with the slogan, "Choose Life." Now, this was not the end of it, because particularly if you are looking into relaunching a brand, it's great that you're doing your consumer and brand work, and of course the repackaging and all of that. But at the end of the day, that consumer transforms into a shopper and goes to shop. So one of the things that was puzzling us, where do we place it? Because this is a new subcategory. This is not a filter for water. This is not a non-filter shower. So where do we put it? So we had to create our own booths, and I had to do a lot of mystery shopper work to understand where the loop needs to close. The design of the booth, and of course, most importantly, are the salespeople, how they interact among themselves, how they interact with the customer, what are you saying and what are they not saying. Now these guys, I did some mystery shopper as well, and in the scenarios, I felt these guys really know their product and they're actually enthusiastic about it. There's a bonus scheme there. But honestly, they were not listening to me as a shopper. I might be talking about a problem in my hair, and she keeps saying, yes, the solution is Blu Shower. But then I would tell her, maybe my problem is my nutrition. Okay? Now, I'm not negating what she's saying, but I'm adding on to the conversation. But did she listen to me? No, she actually ignored me. And that really turned me off. So in short, what I've done is all through the work in the retail, I've identified 3 shopper profiles where 85% of the sales were coming from. And then we drew a portrait of that shopper. One of them I'm sharing here, which I call the lovebirds. So these are new homemakers. They are on a not a tight budget, but the point is they have so many big stuff that they're going to buy. So is the solution a promotion, or is it the frame of reference, or a mind shift when you're speaking to them about this is something that would last you a lifetime and you're investing in your new home? It's just the way you frame the opportunity and the selling. Okay, after that, of course, I gave the team a training on the profiles and the do's and don'ts when you're talking. And this gave a sales boost. I was happy to hear last year that they ended up with almost 300% uplift in 18 months just because we worked on that retail piece. along, of course, with the positioning. But we have not even worked yet on the content online. Can you imagine? And we already did so well. So the lovely team here of Blu, I love you, and you're really one of my favorite clients.